What up? What's good with my people, man? What's cracking with it? I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. I see you. Dr. 808, 79 Classic, what's good? Norm, what's good? Petroni, what's happening? What's happening? Rasheen, what's good? Jack, what up with it, Jack? I see y'all, man. Coheed, what up? Don't forget to hit that like button. You know what it do. DeWitt, what up with it, DeWitt? In a man, what's good, sir? Funny Farm, DJ Luke, what's up? Slits, what's good? Rick, what's up with it, Rick? What's good? What's good, The Observer? What's good with you? Rainmaker, what up? What up? What up? Simp, what's up with it, Simp? That, what's up with it, that? What's good? Dr. Andy, Outwood, what up? What up, Pat Banks? Obscure Street, my brother, what's up? 38 Cal, what's up? Rod B, what up with it? Grid Ministry, what's up with you, sir? What up? What up? What's up with all my people, man? Shout out to all my people, man. Nothing but love and respect. I jumped out the link and hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. Jump out that link and hit that like button for me, man. Y'all know what this is, man. It's all algorithms, all games. You know how this go. You already know. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this giveaway today, man. I want to hit this wheel for y'all, man, and give away some good stuff, man, to these members. That's members, man. You know what I mean? Everybody's been paying their dues, been working hard, and been showing appreciation to what we doing. I appreciate everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got my close homie and rider, man, partner in crime, man. You know what I'm saying? Big, bring the homie in here, man. Bring the homie in here, man, because they ain't seen my bro in a while. They ain't seen Deuce Beats. What's up with the Deuce Beats? Dope B Dan. What up? What up? What up? What's good with it? Yes, indeed. What's good? Where you at? Where my bro at? I can't see him. I can't see him, Vic. Lucrative. What's up with it, Lucrative? I hope everybody enjoyed their day yesterday, man, and had a blessed day. KO's screen is frozen. KO, you got to reset, man. Reset it so we can get busy. I seen KL got the Phoenix and he actually opened it. Yeah, finally, huh? He probably opened it and then taped it right back up.
Yo.
There we go. But you was trying to be on airplane mode?
Yeah, bro. That's what I had to put it on airplane mode.
I already know. When it frees up, I say, oh, he's trying to be on airplane mode. What up, KL?
What's going on, bro?
Come on, man. They up here saying, man, KL finally opened up a box.
Oh, man.
What you open up, man?
Oh, man. I got my Phoenix Audio Ascent 500s, man.
Woo! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know, that's what we're going to give away today. We're going to give away this 500 series and...
What?
Oh, yeah. We're going to give away the 500 series today and...
Hold up. That look like that what I think it is?
Oh, yeah.
I know the flight case.
Oh yeah, the
That
boho mic,
boho.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
we giving away the boho mic, man. If y'all don't know about this mic is crazy, man.
I just used it in Houston last
Oh, I saw your
Friday.
setup. I saw your setup, which is
Yeah, man.
fire. Man, ain't it dope to be able to travel and have like stuff that you know that will sound good even when you're on the road?
Yeah, stuff that you could take back home and put it on your big system and not have to re-record it.
And not have to re-record, bro. This is a good mic, y'all. This man, I really want to be greedy and just keep both of them because I got one. I really want to just keep two of them, one for travel and one for the studio. But I'm gonna be nice, man. But this boho mic is nice, man.
Yeah, that's how I am because I don't care anything that's mono. I want two of them.
Right,
Like
right.
that's just how I am. That's why
Yeah, I
with
mean,
the Phoenix Audio, the giveaway, the Essence
yeah,
500, I
yeah,
had I needed two of them. I just can't
yeah.
get one. I need a left and a right.
Yeah, me too. Come on, man. We professionals, man. We understand that stereo is gonna come in handy. I mean, we might use it mono, but at some point in time, we gonna be in stereo. You know what I mean? What's up, Mr. Hilby? Hey, man, thank you again. Hey, y'all give a big shout out to Mr. Hilby, man. This man has literally single-handedly showed what he's trying to do for the community. He has showed me and KLC so much love, man, by introducing us to this ribbon mic, this boho mic, to introducing us to the Control One mic, which is, by the way, up for a tech award at the NAMM
Oh
2025.
yeah,
So if y'all coming to NAMM, we gonna be there, man. We trying to get that tech award and go represent my brother at this tech award, man. So I just want to thank you again, Mr. Hilby, man, for your love and just for you really understanding what we trying to do professionally with our music. It means a lot. It really, really means a lot. And that control mic is crazy, and this boho mic is crazy. And this is gonna be the giveaway today, y'all.
ooh, that thing is beautiful.
Ain't it beautiful?
Look at the transform on it though.
Man, I told him, I said, that's the first thing I told him when I saw this. I said, man, this transform is crazy. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
it's gonna be something when you see the transformer in there.
right.
Yeah, this is a beautiful piece, man. You know what I love about the Phoenix Audio stuff is unison. So everything just looks good, just lined up together. You know, so I got the EQ right there, I got the compressor right there. Now I got the pre, so it all looks uniform. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah, man.
A full channel strip.
Full channel strip. Yes, sir. So man, we're gonna be giving this away, man. And yeah, man, I really think y'all really need to show a lot of respect to Mr. Hilby, man, because he's one of them guys that's out here that's trying to really make y'all some great equipment, man, for the future. And I'm really proud of him, man. Like I said again, you know, being up for a tech award shows that you're putting in the work. And it's like being up for a Grammy. It's like knowing that, you know, I'm competing, you know, and you got to understand with people like Mr. Hilby, with Mr. Ronson, which I really salute my hand to, these guys are doing it single-handedly through their own umbrella. They don't have big major distributors. They don't have all of this stuff behind them. So for them to make something great, spending their own money, and then putting it out and people are liking it and receiving it, that is the definition of powerful independence. This is
Yeah,
what I'm
and
trying to teach people right now that do their production. It's like, bro, we don't have to rely on labels and none of that. You just need to rely on making sure your stuff is great so people want to participate in what you're putting out, what you're doing. You know, same thing with my drums. You know, I got to make sure these drums are good so y'all will want to be a part of having some great drums. It's about the work you put into it and the passion. And I love working with people with passion. This is why I always bring KL on here, man. KL is always studying. This man is such a science and studying stuff. Man, he be telling me stuff. I'll be like, oh, damn, I didn't think about that. You know, and this is why you have to have great people around you, people that kind of make you think about stuff from a different perspective. Me and Kay, we talk
right,
about stuff all the time, and we enlighten each other, man. So I just really appreciate everybody, and this is the reason why we want to do this giveaway, man. And everybody that's just really trying to grow with this, and all the members that's members, man. I appreciate all the members, man. Like I told you, I want to do some great things with y'all. Me and Mr. Hilby, we got something great that's coming soon that we still working on that I hope y'all be ready for. And I hope more people be members so y'all can get some of this exclusive content as well.
right.
What's good, Kay? What's good, man?
And you just displayed my full mobile channel strip. My mic line, the
Man,
boho going through the Aston 500.
you know what I love, bro? What I love about you, bro, the most, I mean, of course, your personality and who you are as a man and your integrity, because you got a lot of integrity. Your values is super crazy. And your spirituality. I don't think people even know how spiritual KLC is, man. Just spiritually, just a good person. But what I love about you is the fact that you still have the same passion for your music more than you've ever did. It seemed like even when we first met, you had passion, but it's even 20 times more through the roof now. It's
Oh,
like you really are studying stuff, you really reading up on stuff, you doing a lot of stuff, and that gets me inspired. Because when I see you inside, you call me like, man, Ski, boom, boom. You don't know, you be driving my juices, bro. I'll be like, oh man, you getting me, you getting me pumped up, bro. You know what I mean?
oh man, no doubt, man. It just like I said, the same, bro. So that go both ways, man. And just always, you're never old enough to learn because the world changing and new shit come out, and new ways of doing things come every day.
Yeah, yeah,
Just think about it. Even a master had to learn from somebody before he became a master.
for sure. And you know what I noticed, man? Like even with my instructor, I always talk about me being in martial arts, but even with my instructor, like being that I've gotten to a certain level, I could say something to my instructor, and my instructor would listen to it and be, and, and still learn. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like somebody you learned from and mastered something from will still listen to you and still learn from what you say to them. That is a good.
Right,
That is a good mentor, a good instructor, a person that don't just think, "Oh, I know it all." He's still sucking up knowledge and learning. I mean, I think that's
right,
the reason why we've had such a great year, man. We had a great year. We stayed humble and we kept on staying in the studio. We kept on learning, put out some great
right,
stuff, put out the BG stuff early this year. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know you wanted a better mix on it, but it still was crazy work. You know what I mean?
right.
You
No
know,
doubt.
I put out the It's My Ego, man, and the impact that we making and the new stuff we got is crazy, man. And man, I'm just proud, man.
Everybody always remember though, you still got to be you, because getting back to the master part is that a master could teach you the techniques and the fundamental, but he
Mm,
can't teach you how to fight or have heart either. So when you get in a fight, that's what you got to have, and that goes to apply the same with mixing. Like me and Ski could talk about the techniques of how to use equipment and the importance of it, but we don't have your ears.
that's facts. I,
We
I
do
did a
not
I did
have
a
your ears.
I did a consultation with the homie yesterday, man. Shout out to my brother Art Bemis, man. He's taking stuff very serious, man. He's really on his game. He's got 3-6 songs that he's trying to get me to mix to master. And we talked and chopped it up for a while. Yes, on Christmas. Yeah, I'm working on Christmas. I told you I don't play, man. I'm
Oh
focused.
yeah,
No days. I don't take no days off, man. It's work time, man. I did go see my family. Shout out to my family, man. My beautiful family, nephews, sisters, no brother-in-law. Just everybody was just dope. Had a great time over there, just visiting for a second. But with that being said, I took a consultation call, and like I said again, this dude is like, look, Ski, I'm ready for you. I listened to you. I got 3 songs that I'm trying to get mixed master. He said these are songs I really feel great about. I was telling him how to export it because I guess he used Reaper. And I'm just proud to catch that. Like, give yourself an opportunity to see how your records sound, because you never really know how they sound when you're just making them. Like me and you,
Mhm.
we can make songs right now. We feel they good, but they good once they mixed. You like, woo, this you just start hearing everything. You know what I mean? Real quick, Black C, KLC, how would you rank the Phoenix Audio overall sound?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here. They up there with the big dogs. I have API. I have Neve. I have SSL Mike Priest. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is that even just going on the road, I could bring any of them, but I bring that that S in that Phoenix Audio. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even counting what I use it through based on like my summon mixes.
That summer mix
Them-
is crazy.
They full of you got a summon mix. Put it like this here. Most summon mixes have the transformer on output, right?
Right.
Mine have my theta and night riser. They have 10. One a transformer for each channel and the output.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'll be driving them hard, bro.
Yes, you should. That's where the magic is at. That's where the
Hell
magic
yeah,
is at.
man.
You know what I mean?
You know
I want
they're
to give a
dope for tracking too. Definitely tracking. Like if you it's like this if you tracking like if you have a drum machine, I just run all the 8 outputs directly into them.
that's
Or
fire.
if you have a drum set, but
Now you getting
that
that
Phoenix
you getting that
audio.
saturation, you getting that crunch,
Ooh.
you just oh man, that's just so I don't think people really understand how dope that sounds like. Ah, but before I forget, man, big shout out to Robin Ashley, man, over at Phoenix Audio, man, doing great stuff, really, really acknowledging what we're trying to do for the community, man. He wanted me to, you know, bless y'all with a giveaway, man, which he didn't have to do, but he did. So, man, I hope y'all appreciate some of the stuff that we're trying to do for y'all, man, because we're trying to give away really good stuff, good high-end stuff that I think y'all appreciate in your production, man.
Oh
Um,
yeah, man. But man, look,
uh,
let me tell you something, Ski. I am loaded. I am loaded with Phoenix audio, man.
I
I
saw
got the
your joint.
yeah, man.
I thought you was the master class producer for Phoenix Audio, man, with all that stuff. I said, damn, your black and red is
Man.
crazy.
Yeah, man. It's that black and red, man, goes so nice with my ESP
Yes, indeed.
1200
Yes,
matching
indeed.
color. Yeah, boy.
Hey, that black and
Ah,
red is a
man.
crazy. That's a crazy color, man. That looks amazing, man. Hey, big
Yeah,
shout out to
dog.
Ken Get Right, man. Just became a member, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Let me take another one. Super chat. Catchy Noise. What's up, sir? Man, for the episode of Goat Talk. See y'all at NAMM. Man, shout out to you, man. Catchy Noise. Shout out. I see you,
Boom.
Quab. What's on here? I see you on here, man. Bright. What up with it, Bright? Els, what's good? Chef, what's good, man? All the riders is on here, man. Georgia Muscle, what's up with Georgia Muscle, man? Y'all got to go rock with my brother, man. He got these key groups, man. That's what I hit you about, Georgia Muscle. I need them key groups, bro. That's what I was hitting you about. I was just in a session, bro. My key groups, man. Hey, I need that, man. Obscure Street, what up, sir? Yeah, man. I'm just, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. A lot of people want to go to NAMM, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are ready for NAMM. Okay. I mean, I'm shocked that
Yeah,
so
man.
many people are really, really saying, you know what, Ski, man, I'm trying to get there. And those who don't get there or can't get there is understandable. It's just the fact that you're trying to find a way to try to step out of your comfort zone. It says a lot, man, because that's what we got to do. You know what else I want to say, Cam? I was talking to R. Bemis, man. Shout out to him, man. I just love great people, man. He's just a good dude. One thing he said to me that was super transparent, and I felt him in my soul when he said, Ski, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't never mixed or mastered none of my songs. I'm nervous. And I just smiled. I said, that's when you know you're trying to go to the next level.
Yeah.
When you get nervous, when you feel that anxiety and that pump in your heart, like, damn, I don't know if this gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna win. I don't know if I'm gonna lose. That's when you're going to the next level. I want everybody to listen to what I said. Being nervous is the sign of not being comfortable. When you're
Right.
comfortable, you just do, and you don't feel no type of anxiety, no type of fear. You might want to evaluate, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Because when he told me he was nervous, I said, that's the point of doing this. The
Right.
point of doing this, when I dropped the It's My Ego, I was nervous. Not nervous because I didn't feel it was good, but nervous because I'm just hoping that people feel what I feel from it. You supposed to feel some type of anxiety when you're putting passion and love into what you do. If you're just like people that's just comfortable, yeah. You know it's gonna be trash because they don't care. You don't feel like you don't have no sense of damn. Even as a fighter, when I used to fight, I'm always getting that nervous feeling, not because I don't feel I can fight, but the fact that I know that I'm up for a challenge and it can go any way, and you just get that feeling. If you're just coming out and just feeling comfortable, 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna go your way. That nerve and that little bit of fear, and I don't even call it fear. It's just that anxiety, nervousness. That's what channels your greatness. You can let it either channel your greatness or you can let it bring you backwards. You know what I mean? So I really love the fact that he was telling me that he was nervous. I said, that's the position you want to be in. You want to be in a position when you're nervous, when now your music means so much to you where you're nervous. Because so many people just do it and they don't have no problem just throwing out bullshit. Oh, here you go.
Right.
Here you go. Like, you should be nervous. You should be feeling some type of way about your passion and what you claim you love. Because everybody claim they love their music, but they just throw out anything and like, oh, what that? Well, I'll just do it again. And I just do it. No, bro, you're ruined. Every time you drop something that's trash, you're just making us more, you're making yourself more discreditable on even want to even take a look at anything you do. So you should feel nervous. So I really smiled. I said, Bemis, now you're gonna get into that next. It's almost like going from a white belt to the next level belt, because now you're going to graduate to another level. At this point in the game, bro, I still get nervous when I'm doing stuff. I still have a sense of urgency because I love it and I want people to love what I put into it. I don't want to just do it just to be feeling like, okay, well, that didn't work. Let me do something else. Let me do something else. Let me do. That's where we at. People don't have no sense of urgency. And this is why, that's why when I talk to you, K, you always meticulous, bro. That's what I want to say. You in there, you're like, man, dude, scared. I'm studying this and I'm studying that. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. Like, KLC is like the master scientist. And I love it. I love talking to this guy because he just do not stop thinking of ways to make his stuff sound amazing. Who don't want to be around somebody like that? If you just want to be around somebody that just do whatever, man, I feel sorry for you. But you got to be around people that got a sense of urgency. Even if you got a wife, you got anybody that you building a partnership. If they don't got a sense of urgency, if they ain't got a sense, your wife just spending money and charging up cards and doing this like, oh yeah, we got it. You're going to have to look at her sideways like, man, you spending money like it's just going to keep coming. Like, it's going to be a day of a drought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have no sense of urgency. You just spending my money. Like, there's just people that just don't care, man. So I say all that to say, man, shout out to Bemis, man. I'm really proud of cats, and I'm proud of anybody that's up here taking a chance to really tap into to do music. It is spiritual and it's mental, because yeah, we can all hit buttons, but if you're spiritually and mentally not aligned to what the overall outcome you want from it, you're gonna suffer for just doing stuff just to be doing it. There's got to be a whole another level that comes out of you as far as trying to get to that perfection. So I just want to give my spiel on that, because I really get philosophical when it comes to, not just making beats, but the mental part of it. I could sit in here all day and just do stuff over and over just because I'm mentally trying to figure something out and not just be happy with just making a beat. I'm just making beats. Like, I'm past that. I did that when I was 14 years old. I've been making beats, so I'm past making beats. Making beats is like me walking and talking. That's easy. It's how do I perfect the production now? How do I make it affect the people? Because I can make beats for myself all day, but how do I make the people want to go like, ski, I got to have that. I just purchased that. I just purchased that. It's my ego. I just purchased that. Whatever I drop, like, man, I got to have that, bro. The way that sound, that takes a special type of person to make something that make a person want to take their hard-earned money from their 9 to 5 or whatever they do and say, I'm going to purchase this. I don't think people know how serious that is for a person to spend their money out of their pocket to purchase your brand. Right. I don't think people understand. I don't think they understand. And I think this is why the industry is crashing and burning, because people say, well, I don't need to understand. I'll just throw it out, and you'll grab something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's no repercussions from it.
There's no repercussions. When there's no repercussions, you can just do whatever you want to do. And this is why we at, man. Right. I do care, bro. I care. Man, listen, I scrutinize everything I do. Remember we were just talking about the mix to It's My Ego and Egomaniac? Man, when you said what you said, that let me know you study it, and you study it. You know what's up.
Yeah, I heard it. It's like the when you get laser focused on this here, the most tedious thing you're gonna notice. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could judge a product, be like, God damn, see what's that? Bro, is that some lint on your shirt?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just the simplest things you just start taking notice of, that that you never noticed to where like even when it's to the point of mixing, like um the more you get into it, and if it's always something that's out there, you know what I'm saying, you gonna notice like put it like this here. It took me a minute before I really understood dealing with a compressor and a limiter. Just knowing that, oh, so that's what the threshold for. Oh, that's what that nail on the EQ is for. Oh, that's what that's for. Because I used to get on there and just tweak buttons until I heard something, but now I understand what I'm hearing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand
Right.
those buttons. And
Right.
now I know exactly what how much to put on it, how much ratio to put, and those simple things. So man, look, you just start paying attention and just learning your gear, man. Once you learn your gear, you'll understand it. You know what I'm saying? I just like you in the class, listen to the teacher, and you just don't get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I've said that before. Let me take this L. We appreciate you guys. Y'all keep the knowledge to yourselves, but decide to share them with us. Thank you both. Thank you, bro. Thank you for paying attention. I
No
said
doubt.
that before. I said that before, man. I was one of them kids, man. The teacher would say stuff, and a lot of people just like, okay, and they didn't know what was being said, but I would ask over and over. And I'm just one of them type of persons, man. I have to do stuff over and over. Somebody asked me about the Model D. And I said, bro, the Model D is a cold piece of work because one, it sounds amazing, but two, you got to dial it in. You can't just pull a preset on there. You know, that's not gonna happen. You got to sit up there and you got to mess with these oscillations. You got to dial in. You got to mess with these curves. You got to mess with the cutoffs. You got to really dial it in to get the sound you're looking for. You know, and that means you got to study. If you're not into synths like that, then that's a whole nother part of your mind that's got to shift into the synth department because synth and programming drums are two different things. You know what I mean? So when
Right.
you get on the Model D, bro, this thing is a monster. But you think about each sound you got to do. If you just want to use the Model D, you got to make that sound, and then you got to scrap it all up and then start again and make a whole nother sound. That's a whole nother way of thinking, man. So you got to really dial in. You know what I mean? You
Right.
really got to
Right.
dial in. Yeah, man. Let me see. All right, Bemis, what's up with it, sir? Salute, sir. I see you on here. I see you. Yeah, man. So I appreciate just anybody that's out here. What do you say? No brink of the greatness. You should be nervous, God. Yeah, you should always, man. You should always channel that inner energy, man. That's some, like I tell cats, that's even like rappers, like I said, even with AOB, some of the stuff he went through this year, losing his biological mom and just a lot of stuff that he been through this year. I say, bro, that's gonna make for a great album. That's gonna make for a great album. If you channel that energy and that all that stuff that's bottled up in you, that's gonna make for a great album. That's one of the biggest reasons why Pac was one of the biggest rappers of all
Yeah.
time. The
Yeah.
stuff that Pac would say would touch billions of people worldwide because there was nothing that Pac didn't say that people didn't go through. From a dear mama to, to keep your head up. Like he had stuff that made you just like, damn, you just felt it. You just felt it. He didn't have to have multi-syllables and all these punchlines. He just made you feel the bars from the heart.
Right.
That's special, man. Bishop, what's up, sir? Would you cop the Juno X or save a little more to get a Phantom X EX series? The Phantom EX series. You know what, bro? I don't have a Phantom EX series, and I don't know how it sounds, and I don't know how the Juno X sound. So I wouldn't be able to tell you that one, bro, because I don't know how the Phantom EX sound. I mean, is that the new Phantom? Because I don't know if I really like the way the new Phantom sound, to be honest with you. But like a lot of the newer stuff just don't sound as good as the older. See, I know the older Phantoms, and I know the older Junos. I really can't tell you about the newer stuff that's being made with those keyboards since. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Eric said keep your phone near so you can take pitch so you can like save your work. right? When you like on the Model D, you just take pictures of stuff and say, I get what you're saying. Obscure Street, my brother, Ski, when you dial in your sound on something like a Model D, you appreciate it even more, and that holds more value for you because you put the work, and it will bring more value to the listeners too. I totally agree with you. I totally agree. This is an important statement right here by Obscure Street. I don't think people understand when you put in the work and you do something, there's a certain type of feeling, you know, that you got it in and you dialed that in the way you wanted it to be in. And that's special. I mean, when you just pull a preset up, you're like, oh, that's it right there, and just start working. I'm not saying you can't, but it's something different when you do it yourself and you dial it in. You're like, man, oh, okay. I don't know. How you feel about that, Kane? Because I know it's something special when I dial something in on my own.
Well, not because the whole purpose is like what you tweaked in, you know, that what you tweak, even though they may have other people with that same board, but they didn't tweak this you know, like I tweaked it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of just dialing in the sounds and you know, going through those oscillators and tweaking all of these things and creating that one sound that you know what I'm saying? It's just like if to make it more like you look at a drum machine, right? Everybody probably sampled a kick, the piece of president, or you look at the goddamn James Brown funky drummer. Everybody probably sampled that loop, took that kick and break it down because I always figure like when you listen to Eric B. and Rakim lyrics of Fury, whatever they did to filter that record, it don't sound like the actual you know it's a sample. How they filtered it or what they did to it is totally different from how it is on the record. So they did something to it.
Right.
If you listen to James Brown Funky Drummer, listen to it on Lyrics of Fury and listen to it on the original record, because on Lyrics of Fury it sounds more like congas and bongos. Whatever they did to it, they EQ'd it, filtered it, whatever. It sounds totally different. So, and that's what it's all about. You could, you know, a lot of us only had the same equipment, but we don't think the same to use it. That's what make it so dope and significant. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the point. That's why I was saying that we can teach the techniques, but we don't have your ear. You have your own ear. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, that's the thing with it.
I mean, I think I said that just the other day. You just hit the nail on the head. You know, I said the other day, I said, I can give everybody the same sample, and I guarantee you everybody would do it totally different. Just the way it would come across, the way you might chop it, the way you do, just our ears hear stuff totally different. We just hear stuff differently. And I think that's the part that people underestimate about. Every last one of us got superpowers, our own superpowers, and we all inspired. Like, I'm inspired by some of the greatest guys to ever do it to this day. But I totally understand that my superpower comes in me being inspired and finding my way to do it, taking some of the foundation of how it was done, but then I'm adding my own thing to it. That's what takes it away from the people you're inspired by. When you add your own, you have so many people today trying to do it exactly like the people they look up to. And I think this is where music is going downhill, because you're trying to do it exactly like that person. And unfortunately, that's not going to work, bro, because that's been done and it's just going to come off sounding generic because you don't know. I was just talking about this other day when people cook food. You know, my mom could cook a potato salad, people say, but the way my mom seasoned it, she seasoned and she don't even have no cups of nothing. She could just season just off of just taste. You know how people have a cup of salt, cup of, this much. Nah. She pop, 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 and be tasting immaculate because she's been doing it for so long. You develop these skills where you develop your own style. Like, she was taught from her mom, but my grandmother and her stuff tasted totally different. It was good, but hers was different. My mom's was different. You know what I mean? Even though she learned from my grandmother, which is her mom, you know what I mean? but it was different. And you start realizing I'm inspired by Run DMC. When I came in, man, I had a whole stage show. I used to be in the basement I thought I was Run from Run DMC. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was Run. When I came up, then I went to rock the Kango like LL. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys inspired me. Like I was inspired by these guys, you know. But years went on, and I started realizing, and you know, you in school and like, so you just think you LL, huh? You know how cats go in on you, like you think you LL, don't you? You know, and you start realizing, yeah, I thought I was LL. Then you start finding yourself. And when you start finding yourself and start understanding and believing in what you do and adding your touch to what you do, you'll start finding a whole nother lane. That'll open up so much, man. It's amazing when people really find themselves and understand that they don't really have to. You do not have to follow somebody else's stuff. You can be inspired. Like I'm inspired by you, but I'm not about to go in there like, okay, let me get them horns like KL and let me like, I love what you do. It's dope, but if I do horns, it's probably not going to be the same way you use it. But I'm inspired by how you use your horns and build your stuff up and stack your stuff. It's gonna make me think about doing it in another way, but inspired by you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same with a Dre, same with a Battle Cat. You know what I'm saying? Battle Cat played me some stuff. I'm like, ooh, that's cold, Battle Cat. It inspired a thought based upon what he made, but it didn't make me want to go make the same thing. And I think that's all I'm trying to tell people is like your creativity is your superpowers. Use inspiration, but find yourself in the process of it is the point. Hold up, who? What I have laid back on Ski. Will you and KLC still do the seminar at NAMM? What's your thoughts on that, K?
Yeah, we're gonna get there early because I know when we get there, that was our plan. But the NAMM changed things because at first now they shortened the day. They took a day away.
Yep.
They took it because it's normally Thursday, Friday,
Saturday, Sunday,
and Sunday.
Yeah.
They took a day away, and so that kind of made everything kind of crunch in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we still trying to see how we gonna map this thing out because about a shift of everything was already scheduled. And when they took it their way, so things have to get pushed in other directions.
Right. So we'll see though, laid back. We'll keep you informed.
Yeah, just stay tuned in, because we trying to work the schedule out now since they took a day away from us. Because it's normally 4 days, now it's only 3.
Yeah, and that's the extra day is definitely important, believe it or not. KL, they might use some kind of gate expander on it from what I hear. What you think? You talking about on that I guess that was it Lyrics of Fury you talking about? He said he was talking about they might have used the gate expander on there.
Yeah. I don't know because when you listen to the original Funky Drummer from James Brown Jungle Grooves album, and when you listen to Lyrics of Fury sound more like bongos and congas, opposed to drums. But it's the sample. But I just cause I always try to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Always. But I know they dropped some heavier drums under like some probably like a sampled version of the 8. I'm not gonna say they sampled the 808. They sampled a version of the 8 to put some low end.
Yeah, because when you cut and doing certain things, you might get that low 5, but you might still need to get a little low bottom under that low 5. You know what I'm saying? Because you're filtering so much out.
Right.
Yes,
but
indeed.
It was just the fact of like if you listen to everybody that ever used the Funky Drummer, it don't sound like what they did to it on Lyrics of Fury.
Man, I know that's one. Man, Rakim's songs better than he probably know them now. Boy, you be spitting them bars. I'm like, damn, you remember all them lyrics like that?
Yeah, man. And that's how they do that gear. Once we know that gear,
know. Well, look, this is what we about to do. We about to get into it, man. Vic, let's get it, man. Let's do this giveaway, man, so people can can get down to the nitty gritty here. Let's pull this wheel out and see what it do.
All right, family. Let's get it. Give me 1 sec. Get this wheel up here.
Hey, Vicky.
Hey, KLC, my brother. How you doing?
I am well. I am good.
Let's do it. Give me 1 sec. Guess I can put it over here. Let's do this. See if I can't get the big wheel up here for y'all. Let's do.
T-Mac said, hey, Ski KL, I think they gated the sine wave through the SSL console.
You think that's what that was?
This what T-Mac is thinking.
Okay. It's something, bro. It's like, it is something different.
Mish, what's
Can
good,
y'all
man?
see
Thank you.
Y'all see the wheel? Can you see
yeah.
the wheel?
I don't see it. Oh, I see
right.
it. Yep, I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
That's that Cogswell cog.
Ah,
Yeah.
good look, Ski.
That's it.
Good luck, Ski
That's
and
it.
KL. I appreciate the knowledge and game, and I will take heed and use the info to the best of my ability. Peace and respect, both of you brothers. Thank you, Mish. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
No doubt. For sure.
Lionel said Lyrics Inferior was the middle of the break played over an 808 with the toms of the Funkadelic sample embedded.
Okay.
Damn. I'm gonna have to go listen to that record again.
Mm.
Now that's
right.
interesting.
Which one we giving away first? All
right, man. You know what? Let's go with the pre, man. Let's go with the pre. We've been talking about the pre. Let's get it up and going. Let's go with the
All right.
We're gonna go with the this is what we're going with. We're going with the Phoenix Audio preamp. This is gonna be the first giveaway today.
The Aspen 500. Ooh, that thing is amazing.
Yes, sir. This is gonna be the first one we're gonna do today for the members. So if you remember, this is gonna be the one right here.
That's that business right there.
Yeah, this is what. Shout out to Phoenix Audio, man, for the love and respect. Robin Ashley, man, thank you so much, man, for showing me and KLC so much love, man. That's the one. Let's get it.
All right, we spinning the wheel.
Let's spin it.
Here we go. Let's see who gonna win, and our winner coming up. Fame 804 is our winner. Fame 804.
It's Fame 804 on here.
Fame 804.
You need to be on here to get it.
I don't see him on here. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I have to spin it again.
If we don't see him on here, we gonna keep it going.
All right. Let's spin it again. Here we go. See who's gonna win. This is for the preamp. Tiger won.
Tiger won.
I know you got to be on here, blood. Come on now.
I know Tiger One do be on here. Where Tiger One at?
Tiger, out of all the days, blood, you better pop your name up.
Where Tiger One at?
Tiger won. Tiger won.
Where's Tiger One at?
Going once, Tiger One. Man, you're going to be mad when you find out about this. All the days be on here.
Come on, Tiger One.
Going once. Going twice.
Come on, man. You being Panda One. Come on, Tiger.
Dude, Tiger. I don't see him on here. I'm going to spin it again.
Tiger One.
Tiger going to be mad. He could probably be on there tomorrow, too. Watch. We spin it again. Here we go. Gorilla Mad Beats.
Gorilla Mad Beats. Where's Gorilla Mad Beats?
I know you got to be on here, blood.
Where's Gorilla Mad Beats? They're going to learn the hard way if they ain't on here. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be what it's going to be, man.
Man, that's 3 in a row.
Gorilla Mad Beats, where you at? Where you at? Hold on. Give him a second. Let's see. Gorilla Mad Beast, where you at?
Come on, blood.
Where you at? Y'all better tell them they missed out. You better tell them they missed out. If y'all know these people, you better tell them, man, you should have been on there. You missed out.
Tiger 1, Gorilla Mad Beats. All right, y'all. Going once, going twice. And it's gone.
Let's go.
Tell y'all to be on here. We've been talking about it for the last week or so. Got to be on here. And spinning the wheel. Winner is Caleb Mitchell. Caleb
Mitchell. Where's Caleb at?
Mitchell. I didn't see him this morning. Alpha Me, it was almost you, blood. You was close.
Damn, Alpha Me, you was close. Alpha Me was almost close. Caleb, where you at? Caleb, where you at?
Caleb, come on, blood. Pop your head up
Don't
here.
Be Dan. Don't Be Dan was almost on there too.
Yep. Obscure Streets. All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
We spin it again. Let's do it. And we're spinning. Who's going to be the winner? I hope they on here.
I hope so too.
Oh. Here we go. Michigan 3Ps. I know you on here. I see your name.
Michigan 3P. What's up, man?
Congratulations.
What's up, Mish? Michigan 3P. What's up? Salute. Yes, sir.
Write your name down.
We got it for you, baby. We got it for you. Good job.
Congratulations. Michigan 3Ps. This is what I need you to do. I need you to send an email to easki@outlook.com. Send me your address. And this preamp is going to be sent directly to you. Congratulations, my brother.
Congratulations, man, Mish. Appreciate you, man. I know you're going to put this to use. I hope you put it to use. You see that transformer in there, bro. Let's get busy, man. Let's get busy.
Yeah.
It ain't no reason to play now. You're going to have something to play with, man. Shout out, man. Congratulations, man. A big congratulations to you, man. Shout out to you.
Michigan 3Ps. Mitchell 1.
Big shout out.
I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Yeah, I see you over there.
Whoa.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Vic can send my address.
I see you, Rainmaker. You can't do that, blood. I see you as a backup. You something else, blood. You something else.
Rainmaker crazy. Congratulations, though, man. Congratulations.
Right.
Moving on.
Let's put that boho up there. I see the boho. Here we go.
The boho is next.
Here we go. We spinning for the
Shout
boho.
out to Mr. Tom Hilby, man. The wheel is spinning, I think.
Yep. Here we go. The winner is Yak Diesel.
Yak Diesel. Yak Diesel.
Are you on here? Come on,
Yak Diesel.
Yak, what's up, my brother? I know. Come on.
Is Yak Diesel on here? Yak Diesel, where we at? At, Yak? Where Yak at, man?
Come on, Yak.
I always see Yak. Come on, Yak.
Out of all the days, blood, where you at?
Come on, Yak. Where you at,
Don't
sir?
tell me Yak is not on here today.
You're going to miss out on this dope ribbon mic, man. This ribbon mic is crazy.
Oh, man.
Oh, Yak. Come on, Yak.
Going once.
Oh, Yak.
Twice. And it's gone. All right.
Oh, man. Come on, Yak, man. Yak, man. Yak, yakking around,
Yak.
We spinning the wheel. Here we go.
Let's get it.
will be the winner? The Boho Mike. Here we go. Getting down to it. Kenneth Green, are you on here?
Kenneth Green.
Kenneth Green.
Kenneth Green, what's up, Kenneth? What's the word,
Kenneth
man? Where's Kenneth Green?
Kenneth Green.
I don't think I seen Kenneth Green. I don't think I seen Kenneth Green today.
Carbon Vibes, he was close.
I think they had too much eggnog.
We told him not to be drinking too much and eating too much.
I told him, say, hey, man, watch the eating and drinking.
Going once.
It is what it is.
Going twice. And it's gone. We're spinning the wheel.
Let's go.
Oh, man, that boy beneath the mistletoe drinking eggnog, man.
Man, he out there drinking eggnog, man.
We spinning the wheel.
Get it.
Here we go with the boho.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh. Cool Rock 888. I didn't see him today. DJ
Cool Rock 888.
Cool Rock 888. Cool Rock 888. You around? I didn't see him this morning. Might have to spin it one more time.
Hold on, let's give it 1 second. Let's give it 1 second.
You are absolutely correct. Niggas is MIA. All right. Going once, going twice. Spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel. Here we go. Here we go.
Wheel is going. Wheel is going.
Going for the boho, Mike. Coming down to it.
To the nitty gritty.
Three-Six Souls. I know I saw you today.
3-6 Soul.
3-6 Souls.
3-6 Soul.
Where you at? Where you at,
bro?
Your name up there. I need to see you.
Where you at, bro?
3-6 Souls. Come on now.
Where you at, bro?
There he is. There he is.
There you go.
3-6
Congratulations.
Soul. What's up, brother?
The
beautiful boho mic, bro.
Goes to 3-6 Soul.
3-6 Soul.
Congratulations.
Shout out to Mr. Hilby.
That's what I'm
3-6
talking
Soul.
about.
Getting this beautiful boho mic.
3-6 Soul. Send me an email. easki@outlook.com. Send me your address. Boho mic will be sent to you directly. Congratulations, my brother. That's how you do it.
Serial number 397. Serial number 397. Congratulations, 3-6 Soul.
That's it.
Congratulations, man.
That's it. Congratulations. You got it.
Congrats to Mitch. Congrats to Mitch and 3-6 Soul, man. Good work, man. Good work. Good work. Shout out to y'all, man. Get the information, man. We're going to get that to y'all, man. ASAP. It's on and cracking. Believe me. Nothing but love. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was.
That was dope,
man,
though.
can you be live on the first when there was four people passed because there wasn't one but wasn't here to receive it?
Yeah. Well, you know, that's how it go, man. That's life, man. You know, like they say, you know, you got to be in it to win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to be in it to win it. So, you know, but the ones that was supposed to win won. You know, that's just how it go. That's how it go. You know, I mean, sometimes it just ain't meant for people at that time, you know? So it is what it is. So big shout out to all the ones that won. You know what I'm saying? Mish, man, you know what I'm saying? 3-6 Soul. They've been on here faithfully, man, rocking and holding it down. And the other ones have too. They just missed this day. So, you know, we got some other stuff coming up soon. So, you know what I'm saying? It'll be what it's going to be. So what up? What's up? Okay, man. You've been traveling, man, and doing stuff. I see you and you know, me and X been out there, man, getting it in.
Oh yeah. We've been working, been moving around too. So been moving around. It was
Well,
dope. Had a chance to go witness see the Hot Boys Big Timers Throwdown in Houston, Texas.
oh, okay. It's
So
dope.
it was real dope. Got an invite. Old Birdman gave us a call, so he come kick it with him.
Oh,
Went
did
out
he?
there, showed us love.
That's dope. But I ain't seen Birdman. I think the last time I seen Birdman was at Universal. Well, of course they was on Universal, but we was at I think Sony Recording Studio in New York, and he that's when he was putting out the Mac 10 record. That's some years ago.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean? That was the last time I seen Birdman.
Now I've been getting busy though, man. So been
L
staying
said
at it.
L said KLC been doing some dope interviews, some dope interviews.
Yeah, I be trying to put people on game. It's just like regardless. We trying to give these people a game. You know what I'm saying?
Black C
Okay.
said, let's spin the wheel for KLC's Distressors.
You know what? We might have to do that and pick a date. Shit.
Oh man, I'm done with y'all, bro. I'm done, man.
Well, they're not gonna let that up.
They ain't gonna let it go, bro. Oh my goodness, that's wild. No,
I did.
One of the things. I mean, on something. Go ahead, say what you're gonna say before I say what I was
No.
gonna say.
I was about to say that I did the open box of my Phoenix Audio 500 accent yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I didn't even get a chance to see it. I saw a little clip, and then I was like, man, I got sidetracked. I got to go see the whole thing, though.
About 5 minutes, 4 minutes or so.
Els, I got a question for you, Els. What is it that you like about KOC's interviews? I'm just curious. What is it that you like about when KLC is doing an interview? Just curious. KLC, you're gonna have to open it on stream now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. But it'd be good, man. Y'all just don't know the feeling of getting some nice gear, man. That should be so. Man, like you could be going through some bullshit and just be mad, and you see that goddamn FedEx
Oh man,
goddamn UPS truck pull up,
man, you
and
talking
you
about
see
your
them
drilling be
boxes.
running? Your drilling be running, man. And them FedEx and UPS people know me, man. I was at the gym the other day, and I was taking my daughter to the kids zone. The UPS man Ski. I'm like, man, who the hell is this? Like, I'm your UPS driver. I said, oh, what up, bro? I gave him a hug. I'm like, bro, just make sure I get my packages, man. So I know, man, real talk. The giveaway was exciting. Salute to Ski and Vic. Thank you, Rainmaker. I appreciate it, man. We want to bring y'all more stuff too, man. Like I said, we got a lot of other stuff that's coming through the pipeline. It's going to be crazy. I really, really strongly suggest anybody that's members, man, be members, man, because it's definitely going out to the members, the ones that's actually just really, really rocking and staying loyal to what we're trying to do, man. We're going to be bringing a lot of great stuff. And keep in mind, me and Mr. Hilby got something for y'all, man. You know what I mean? And me and Mr.
Right.
Ronso.
Right, man. It was really dope, man. So for the ones that's on here, y'all have two amazing pieces, man.
Yeah.
And just to let both of y'all know, a piece that you didn't win, if you won that mic, go get that 500 series of that Aston, and if you want that Aston, go get that boho mic. That's a great combination. That's
Yeah.
my on the road mic chain, and they go well together. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude, that ribbon mic is crazy, man. I was really, really, really shocked. KOC, you're not getting sick, bro. He asked me, is you getting
No. I'm well and healthy.
I was asking Els a question. I don't know if Els is on here, but you know, it's interesting when people say dope interviews and they say certain things, because I'm always wondering what makes a dope interview. What makes people like certain things is really, it's interesting to me. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Love Has Limits. Can KLC explain the process behind the No Limit Soldier beat?
Well, man, honestly, when that came up, I think it was the TRU album, True to the Game album. It was just a beat that I did just for that record. And before you know it, Pete came. As a matter of fact, when I was making that beat, Pete was in the booth doing another record, and C Murder heard it through my headphones. He was like, "Man, let me listen to that." And he was like, "Pete, you need to hear this beat." So after Pete laid a verse, did what he was doing in the booth, he came in, he put the headphones on, and he came up with the hook instantly on the spot. And he told Craig B, "Let's get back to this one. Let's do this one here while I'm feeling it." So he captured that moment and he went and did his thing. And before you know it, Mill wanted one. And that started the chain reaction. Like if you know, all of the bigger artists have one on their record. C have one, Mill have one, P have one, and Mia X have one, Mystical have one, but Mystical's kind of different. But and that's just what it was, you know what I'm saying? Because I know one thing that everybody didn't get it. So I guess based on P, or it was just like only certain people gonna get this. You know, you have to be A-list artist that's on the label. Because honestly, you know, I couldn't do that shit every record. I would have got tired of doing the same style of beat every time. You know what I'm saying? But it did get to a point to where I was like, "Hey man, I ain't doing no more of these damn beats, man. It's too much of the same process of every record. You can't do that shit on every damn song on every
Yeah,
project."
yeah.
So it got within time to where I just kind of just fell off because I just didn't want it to be um too repetitive, you
So
know.
let
And
me let me say this real quick. So as you was working, it started to be what, somewhat premeditated to make those type of records.
when we did that one, and the thing about it though, well, it was the energy that they saw coming from that record, and and the thing about it with that record wouldn't be what it is without that snare. That snare is what really is the drive of that record. Because it got to the point to where they call it a soldier snare. But it ain't nothing but a jazz brush snare.
Mm,
That's all it is.
mm.
And when it got to the point of me doing it, it just like the energy from that record, it was just, and everybody wanted one. And it got to a point to where like, I'm not gonna wear this record out. And I laid back from it for a minute. And
Mm.
the next song that I did it on after using it, well, I used it on a couple other songs, but it was just like within feelings, the snare wasn't the driving part of the song, but I had it in other records with other snares complementing it. No, that being the backup of the regular snare. But when I left No Limit, I did the Move Bitch record, and that was the next record that I really did that accented that snare. So
Mm.
that's all the Move Bitch record is that I did for Luda, is that it's just an up tempo, No Limit Soldier beat record. It's originally like a song. That Move Bitch record was a beat that I did for DMX originally.
I remember you telling me that. But real quick before I forget my thought, but don't forget that DMX thing that you were saying.
Mhm.
I was so two things I was going to ask. Somebody was asking me. Deuce Beast was asking, how in our opinion, how well did Master P take constructive criticism? You know what I'm saying? And then I
Well,
want to get back.
put it like this here. One thing that I could say that was real dope about P, and I think it was based off of that he never questioned when it came down to making music. Whatever I pulled up, he just rocked with it. I've never one time heard him say, "Man, I don't like that beat."
Yeah.
Not one time.
Yeah.
If you listen to a lot of the sample records that have samples, that was pretty much what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you listen to like a lot of them I Miss Muhammad type beats and this, because PO process was this when it came down to the artists is that y'all get on and do that shit whatever y'all want, but whatever y'all do, make sure you have a record about your mama and a record about your partners. That's why you got Miss Muhammad and My Mama records. Because one thing that he said that one thing what everybody have is everybody love their mama. Make a record about your mama and you always gonna have your partners that's gonna be there for you.
Yeah.
And he said, look, give me them 2 records and the rest of the record, y'all can do what the fuck y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Just give me those 2.
So
That's
the
why
answer,
if you listen to everybody album, they're gonna have at least one of those songs, if not both on there.
right. Deuce, to answer your question from my perspective, P was always receptive to whatever I said. I never
Right.
had a problem. I've never, like, I literally could say I've never had a. That's what was so special about our relationship. Be like, man, I'm doing whatever I need to do. You know, whatever I need to do. That's very rare now to have somebody like,
Right.
look, whatever you need me to do, I'm doing it. And he did it. And I think that's one of P's strongest attributes is that he was just ready to work and do it, and he was hungry and he would do whatever. If he was under somebody like, look, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Right.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. And that's what you need. You need somebody that can just, get in there and like do what we need to do and let's make it happen. So I've never had a problem. I can never say nothing when it came to that on the creative end. Never been a problem.
Well, another thing, put it like this here too. This is another thing. Like I think some of P success came from not knowing, but it's fortunately with him he had producers like me, yourself, and myself. You know what I'm saying? To
That's
where like
that
you
is
know what I'm
such
saying?
a big
Because
key. That is a
I,
big key, Kay.
I don't think P knew what a good beat was. He just wanted to get on the beat, but it came to a point the way the beats that you and I gave him, he didn't know how impactful the motherfuckers was.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying? But it was
right.
just more like he was just ready to rock, pull it up.
He walked into a gold mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, smooth with it. I just showing some love for all the stuff y'all do that y'all don't have to do. Have to. In 2025, I have top 3 mixed and mastered by EA. Man, smooth with it. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Come on
Salute, man.
with it.
That's what I'm talking. Man, it's crazy, man, because man, even KLC about to have me mix some stuff real soon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Some stuff
yeah.
that he's working on. So I just appreciate people understanding that I really put the time in to try to make stuff sound amazing. And I mean, thank you, man. I appreciate it. But back to what I was saying is that you hit it on the nail, K. P not knowing was actually his superpower because
Yeah.
not knowing just allowed him to just go in there with that raw talent to just do and follow orders. You know, a person that know a little bit, sometimes they could just ask all these questions, do this, do that. And he didn't know. He walked into a gold mine, especially. Well, you know what? He did know with me because he knew exactly who I was. He knew exactly because my records was already on the charts. So he knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? He had an idea, but I still don't think he knew the dynamics of what I was giving him at that time. So you're absolutely right.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here though, Ski, on some real shit like that time when I came up there when you and I first met in 94, 95. That was December 94, 94. Is that when we got up there, he rode around, we went around a lot of couple of spots, but like you were the only one that actually like took time and went through beats with him. It's like beats that he got from other producers was mainly like shit that everybody else passed on.
I see. I get it. 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 Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was probably a little bit of different dynamics. You know what I mean? But for
Right.
me, you know, for me, I heard the stuff that he was doing, and I saw where he was trying to go, and I was like, let me just show you how to do it on another level. You know what I mean? Because you know he was getting some beats and doing his thing, but I just felt like it could be so much better. And I
You
think
produced
that's
them
when
though.
I think the first
You
thing,
produced them.
yeah, I think the first thing I did before I even really produced him is he wanted me to be on a song, and that was a song called "Niggas from Cali" on the TRU, and that blew up. That just went so big. That was the first time he really started getting recognized in the Bay. Like, oh man, this is serious, you know? Yeah, you know, saying, you know, all you know, Cali G, and you know, saying everybody was on there P, you know what I'm saying? But that kind of just, and I was featured on there, and it kind of like sparked people's attention. And I started saying, look, you see how the music is put together, see how we ride this, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep that type of tone. And he was open to it, man. And you know, it's crazy. He was so open to it, but then he went back with other people and did just the opposite. It was crazy. I guess
Right.
it's based upon, it's just based upon the person that really can just command your attention, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well, Ski, you
You
gotta
know?
look at it like this here. By you being an artist, you making a beat, and you probably having a vision on if I do, and then the process of you making a beat.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a rap artist, and I can make what while I'm making beats, and I hear ideas of if I was to get on that record, this is the shit what I said, and I just be writing that shit down like just like little one liners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things that come to mind. But you're a full fledged artist and a producer, so. Yeah, I can imagine like you making the beat and shit. You as you making it, you got verses that you could be coming up with in the process.
Oh, well, that's how it always is. I mean, that's even with Cube. Like, you know, like I said, let's just say if Cube didn't get It's My Ego, I already had ideas and concepts, you know. I was talking about this with Black Sea Beat the other day. I was like, even with like it's Still in the Kitchen, I'm already putting these hooks together. Like I built the hook and stuff. So I already have ideas. That's the benefits of being an artist and a producer for me, because I kind of got an idea of how this is going to sound in my head. So if I am producing you, I got an idea of how we should do it, how it should break down based upon the elements, because I'm writing it along with producing it. You know what I mean? And
Right, 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 right,
it makes it very, very easy for me to realize the potential of a record. Sometimes when you just make beats and it's just a beat, it's just a nice beat. But I be having a structure in my head, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when they get it back, like when Cube got it back and it was all broke down, it just allowed him to just, all he had to do was just write. He ain't got to do nothing. He ain't got to tell me, hey, man, well, what about this part? Nah, it's done, you know? And I think that's the greatest part of being able to be a writer along with a producer, is that that's a superpower for me, because it don't matter if the person, like I tell people, I don't solicit beats. I've never been a person like, hey, buy my beats. I've never done that none of my career, because I never wanted to sell my beats. I wanted
right,
to rap over my own stuff. So when a person don't choose something, it don't bother me at all, because I already know what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? One of the homies on here said, man, not so good. Said UPS left a $1,300 MPC live sitting on my outside steps, begging for somebody to steal it. Luckily, I got home before somebody stole it. UPS could have at least put it inside. Yeah, man, UPS and FedEx, they be doing some weird stuff sometime like that. It'd be pretty weird, especially around this time period. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, it's holidays and stuff like that. That's crazy to me. 79 Classic say, KLC, your coldest beat is Play It Loud. I love that record.
yeah, that's a serious beat.
Man,
As a matter of fact, that Mill was telling me that's like one of her favorite beats that I've done.
that's crazy, man. Dope Beat Dan says, can't overstate brother EA-Ski's golden ear to fully understand sound and know what to do in service of the song is priceless. Man, hey, listen, Dope Beat, I appreciate that. Like I said again, all of this stuff is practice. You know, doing this for a long time, I didn't know none of this stuff. You know, this came with years of studying. This came with years of being, what's the word I'm looking for? Being, I don't know if you would say, I guess intimidated. Not intimidated. I've never been intimidated. what's the word? It's a word that you use when somebody is doing something. You're like, damn, you know, like damn, I want to get to that level. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a certain word I'm looking for. When somebody inspires you and you're not there yet, but you're trying to
motivated.
I guess I was always motivated to. That's a good word. I was always motivated to when I was hearing Mantronics and I was hearing Larry Smith, I was hearing those records. I was like, and I'm listening to what I'm doing in the bedroom, and I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it. This don't sound nothing like the people that I love. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
When you get that feeling, Kay, when you feel like you are being done in bad by people that you look up to and you listening to your stuff, you're like, dude, my stuff sounds horrible. Like, I was always a realist. I knew early on my shit sounds trash compared to the people that I looked up to. I think that is the coldest reality that people got to face is don't be delusional. I knew early on I wasn't sounding like the way Run DMC records were sounding. I wasn't sounding like Mantronics. I wasn't sounding like Larry Smith. I wasn't sounding like none of them records. I was like, this ain't it, Ski. I knew early on, this ain't it. Because these was the dudes that I put on pedestals. When you're able to do that and listen to yourself and listen to them, you start realizing I got to make some changes. I got to start talking to some engineers, wonder how are they doing what they're doing. That was my biggest attribute was me going to studios and asking and playing records like, how did they do that? I would ask engineers. I didn't know nothing. I was like, how did they get that like that? How did they do that? How did they do that? My strength was asking questions and learning as I went on. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because I want to know.
Most people not going to tell you, though.
Most people didn't. But, you know, the greatest thing about me was that when I was buying studio time, you know, I had the fortune of a couple of cats just was like, look, bro, you know, blah, 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 X, Y, Z, you know. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. Most people won't tell you. You're right.
I'll never forget one time I went in a master session with Big Bass Brian, right? At Burning Grummer. I'm like, Bass, man, what the hell you be doing, man, to get Dre shit to sound like it? He said, oh, man, we just get up in there, tweak some knobs and this and this and that. I'm like, no shit. I'm like, I tweak knobs too, but I don't get the same result.
Right. It don't sound the same. It don't sound like that.
Hey, then you go up in there, it's console. And now, this is what I was talking about, Steve, when I say how well people have to know their equipment, right? Their gear.
Right.
And the thing, when I went up in there, the first thing I noticed was this mastering console. Everything off it was scratched off. The name, the only thing that he had on the console was the lines on each knob. Everything else was just like it wasn't on there.
Wow.
But he did show me I think he had, what was that, Larynge? The interface, not the interface, but it was the ADDA converter. The Larynge.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He said that's what he's running through. And I recently went online and priced one. The motherfucker thing like 10 racks. 10, 15 racks.
Man, one of my biggest things, bro, is when my rest in peace, Joe Capers, man, he had a dope it was a Ramza board. It was a Ramza. Remember Ramza?
Yeah.
And he had I forgot what it might have been an Atari. It was an 8-track though, but it was so dope. The way it sound, bro. I wind up, I couldn't afford the 8-track reel to reel, but I wound up getting the mix board. When he sold his board, he sold it to me I was able to get that board. But man, you know, I just tried to learn from, you know, the cats that, you know, was doing stuff, and I would try to like I said again, you ask questions. You got to ask questions, you know. And that was a big thing. And you start realizing this is how you do it. Oh, this is how you do it. And then you try to stay consistent doing it. And I think that's the reason why I'm on this mission in 2025 is that if I've had the success doing what I do, why would I try to change it? All I want to do is add to it. I don't want to subtract. And I think that's
Right.
my biggest thing that I'm trying to tell people. I don't want people to think that I'm just totally against plugins or totally against the digital, because I'm really not. I'm just saying I'm not going to let nobody tell me that what I've done that made me so successful, stop doing that and start doing this, because that's crazy to me. That's just crazy to me, because truth be told, we were winning more doing it the way we used to do it than the way they're doing it now. So why would I just stop doing that to do what's going on now when nobody's selling no records? That just
Right.
makes no sense to me. As a businessman thinking, why would I stop doing? Why would I not try to do what was working in the 90s and the 80s and in the early 2000s? Why would I not do that when people were selling records through the roof? We were
Right.
selling
Right.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? When technology was limited, it kept everything where people could go consume. It wasn't just in the clouds. When stuff get in the clouds and music in the clouds and the stream, it's not tangible. So when stuff is not tangible, that's when stuff gets a little bit dangerous to me. That's how I feel. Nobody has access to put up, like I told Q, man, I better get my vinyl. I'm looking for my man down vinyl coming, you know what I'm saying, next month. Like I need some physical product,
Right. 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 Right.
So I think that's when we was at our best, when we had physical products, bro. Bernie wasn't giving up none of his sauces. No, he wasn't.
No,
Bernie brother was
indeed.
giving up none of that. None of that. It was
He
crazy.
was.
We just now starting to hear a little bit of stuff. Even with Arabian Prince was talking about certain things. Like when I did an interview with him, he's talking about how they was running stuff and they had E-prongs. I was like, now that makes sense. They weren't just using the SP1200. They had the DMX. They had E-prongs in their DMX and their DX. That's why they was able to get them sounds to sound the way they was. I was like, man, he was telling me so much stuff I didn't know. I said, wow. Wow, because they stuff was sounding so big. So big.
On less equipment.
Less equipment. Hold up. L saying, now what's crazy is that when I was playing How Do You Do that there, and right after I saw the credits, I jammed it even harder and got in my zone. Then my mom called. That's what's up. I was saying to Els, I said, I was asking you, Els, what makes a dope interview? You know what I mean? And because a lot of people say, my interviews, your interviews, they like them, but I think from my perspective, what makes a dope interviews is is detail.
Right.
It's detail. You have a lot of people, like when I hear people talk, they kind of just circle talk. They just they say the surface stuff. What makes a dope interview is when a person can go from that and go deep under. You know what I mean? Like a blackhead. And pull, I could tell you some stuff right now, and it's way deeper than me just talking about me being in the music business. And I think that's what you do. You get into detail. I'm a detailed person. I think that's what makes a great interview. And you could tell a person has really been through something by the detail that they tell in when they're speaking.
Right. Ski, if you doing, put it like this here. We've been on here for pretty much about an hour and a half, right?
Yes, sir.
Now just imagine everybody that's locked in right now. We probably like at 134 people tuned in. Now imagine after this, what we did today, nobody didn't learn shit from what we talked about. That's when you know you're not saying shit or speaking nothing that they can learn from.
That's true. That's true.
Anytime
That's very
somebody could hear what you said and they could apply and they could learn from it, I don't give a damn if they apply it to life or the studio. You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's all that matters to me. If you could leave from what we talk about and apply it to you coming up, then we did our part.
That's right. I
You know what
know
I'm saying?
for a fact that a lot of cats are learning because the cats like R. Bemis, Els, Black Seed, like cats are taking Dope Beat Dan, laid back, like all of these guys that's on here right now, they're taking these notes and they're telling me stuff they're doing. They'll send me stuff on IG, showing me what they're doing, showing the equipment, showing how they pairing stuff up. You know, cats are now coming to try to get mix and mastering, smooth with it. Like, that's what it's about. When you talk to people, you want people to feel that this is not a game, bro. This is serious to me. Like, I'm not on here to try to play around. I'm on here. I want people to be great. You know what I'm saying? Even when me and you talk,
That part, right?
I'm like, Kate, bro, like, you need to do this, bro. You need, you know, if you do this, do this is how me and you talk away from this live. I'm like, no, bro, Kate, we need to do this. You know, because it's important to keep the culture growing. And for a lot of y'all that's older people, it's going to be harder for you. If people know that you're older, it's going to be hard just by the perception of old. Of people have this whole old persona, which is ridiculous, but it's only ridiculous based upon who you are. Meaning, you can be older and not grow, or you can be older and be dangerous. You know, it just depends on what you want to do. A lot of y'all that's on here that's older, man, you take this information, man, you will show a lot of the younger generation something incredible, man, because the more knowledge you have makes you dangerous. That's why they keep the older people from talking, or they try to silence them,
Right.
or they think that they're saying something disrespectful. Oh, you know, the old heads. Like, I see some of these dudes that do these reaction videos, like, oh man, I'm trying to listen to the old heads, you know, just, you know, give them a little love. Like, man, don't do me no fucking favor. Don't
Right.
like they be talking like they doing old people favor or older people favors. You're not doing me a favor. What you're doing, you're doing yourself a favor, because you see that we own that ass, pause. You know what I'm saying? That we own you, like we're so dope that you have to acknowledge it. You can't disregard it. You can't disregard some. It don't matter what age you are, but what bothers people is when older people start making impact. That's going to make the young people have to step up. They're going to have to step up. They're going to have to realize that they don't have enough knowledge to be where they need to be. And that puts a lot of pressure on younger people. That's why younger people like to just get rid of you and act like you don't exist. But when you start charting the charts and you start charting like me, charting like you, charting like Common and Pete Rock, like, that's crazy. Nas, that's dangerous. If that starts happening, then that lets people start understanding knowledge is power, and as you get older, you get better. And the problem that older people need to understand is, I can do what the younger generation is doing. It's going to be hard for them to do what I do. See, that's the difference. That's the difference. I'm living right now, seeing the technology change, so I can learn it. But you didn't come in my era, so you're going to have to go backwards to try to figure out how we did and learn what we learned. And that might be a little harder for you because you don't have enough self-discipline and you're too arrogant to go back and learn from your foundation. You dig what I'm saying? See, we older, I can learn that, hey, man, you know what? I'm not a big fan of computers and the digital stuff, but I can see some of the potentials of how I can make this work with what I do. You know, that's the power of being older, is knowing that you're in a moment where you can take advantage of all this stuff, where younger people, they only live in that moment. They don't want to go back. They don't want to go. They don't want to see what made us so powerful. They don't want to see what made us sell all these records. They don't want to see what made these machines sound so incredible, that why their stuff is not as powerful, because they live in the moment. And that's the problem. It can go both ways. If you're older and you're not humble, you'll get caught up in what's going on right now and you'll forget your roots. And I'm watching a lot of cats that's older. They forgot their roots and like, oh man, I could do it today. It's like, well, that's why you don't sound as powerful as you did back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Well, you even look at it from this point, Ski. Just think about it's two things like that I'm speaking on. Like, once, it's a reason why hip hop is the only music to where when they look for artists, they're looking for a young artist. It's not the fact that they're trying to, you know, the thing is why they're looking for younger artists is control.
Facts. All facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is that when you get into this game, it's not their business to teach you the business.
All facts.
You're just a product.
All facts.
You just a product, you know what I'm saying? And
All
they
facts.
had to. That's why you don't hear artists like Public Enemy, KRS-One, Ice-T. You know what I'm
I just
saying?
said that.
X Money.
I just said that the other day,
Yeah,
KO. I said the labels understood when we started getting knowledge, when we started waking up and realizing royalties and publishing, when we started talking about, not dividing each other up and really saying stuff like the KRS-One and the Public Enemies and the X Clans and Castro was really consciously really trying to say, hey,
right,
this, that's when they started censoring us and started stop that. They're like, nah, man, we got to get them more destructive. We got to get them talking about, killing and pussy popping and like I said again, it all can coexist. But how do you just promote one thing and then get rid of the stuff that empowers people? Because music should always have a balance. One
right,
thing that I know, that I know, you had your little Kims, saying that was doing what she doing. But then you also had your Queen Latifahs, your MC
right.
Light, you know what I mean? That was
Conscious daughters.
conscious daughters. You had powerful women. Everybody had their own persona. You had your Foxy Brown, right? There was a lane, but when the lane is clogged up with the same thing, that is the gatekeeper saying, we're going to saturate this to the point where we're going to dumb down the culture where you don't have no options. And that's where we at. We've lost the options of great speakers and great motivators. And every time a motivator come out and say something, they shut down or they can't get the spotlight because
Right,
that information is too powerful to the youth to make the youth think. Because if you make the youth think, then they can't control them, like you said. They
right.
just they bring a youth on not because they're so much talented, because they controllable. I can get them to do
Man,
anything. I give them a
eh,
watch and a chain, and
right,
they'll
right. You look at like the history of even when you go to gangster rap, right? Gangster hip hop, to where they talked about street reality on not always speaking about what they're doing from the streets, but they always spoke about what can happen to you in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And the part they took out anything that was educational about, because people overlook gangster rap to where they just wasn't on there just talking gangster shit. They also drop about what could happen to you if you get
for
like this
sure,
gangster shit is not for everybody.
for sure.
Because if you're not ready for it, there's a purpose and a reason for this. It's not about we just out here, but you look at it like right now, it's like that's all they're pushing. That's all
On
they're
purpose.
pushing. You know what I'm
And this,
saying? And the thing, Ski, is another thing too. It is so much to learn. Like right now, is that every time you and I get on here, we never come on here or we never get together and have a script or like, okay, Ski, this is what we're gonna talk about today.
right. We don't know
We
what we're
we,
gonna talk about.
we don't know what we're gonna talk about. When we
Right.
get on here, and I know what leads me up to it is like we get on here as we even like right now as I'm speaking, I'm looking at the comments. And that can strike something that you and I can move forward with.
For sure. For sure. For
Because we
sure.
basically taking what everybody want to know
Right.
and let you know. And it's just ironic that as long as we've been into this, and I'm not saying that we know everything, but we pretty much know enough of what y'all want to know from us.
Yeah.
That's why the things that we talk about, it flows so well. Like, you know what I'm saying? We never have a script
Nah.
of what we gonna talk about today.
Nah. There's no need for a script. I am the script. You are the script. Meaning
Right.
the script is unscripted based upon the knowledge we have. You don't need a script when you know what you know. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality of when you hear people talking to you and it's scripted, is because it has to be scripted because they know only so much. They could like this is what I mean when we was talking about what Els was saying about a dope interview. A dope interview is when a person can come on there and it don't matter what you ask them. It's not a script. They don't need like, okay, only ask me this, only ask me that. No, ask me what you go ask me. because we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. We're gonna get down, we're gonna see who has the knowledge to really answer questions that's thrown at them. You dig what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. Because most people only want to answer, like you see some people like, hey man, don't ask me that question. Don't, you know, no, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I get it. Some people don't want to talk about certain things. But for me, it's like, look, you know, I've been in this a long time. I want people to understand this is not no scripted. This is not scripted. This is just real life for me. And if it's something I don't know, I'll be like, I don't know. People might ask me about a keyboard or ask me, I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't got that. I don't want to indulge in just a fake conversation about stuff that can't uplift or educate you. So you're absolutely right, bro. That's what makes a powerful interview, is when people can really, really tell you some real stuff and back it up with facts.
I do not. The only question that I will not answer is anything dealing with family situations.
Oh, I get it.
Anything based on what you know, like, that can help you move forward, prevail, and all of that, and all that, I'll let you know. But anything was within family, I leave it there.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah, I mean,
anything that goes on within family is not going to help you get better in what you're trying to create and do.
and ain't nobody here to try to be gossiping all day, because that's non-productive. It's like people ask me questions like, bro, I don't care. I care about solution. I'm a solutionary person. I want to know how we get to the next level. I don't want to sit up here and talk about, like I said the other day, like, I'm not about to do a converters part 2. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, like, let's just say Kai comes with another flagship and the converters ain't right. My question is going to be, why are y'all buying it? You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be targeted them. It's going to be targeted. You already know what you know. So now it's to the point where if you accept what you accept now, at least I told you what's going on. So now you got to listen to stuff for yourself, and you got to figure out what works for you now. You know?
Right.
You know, because I can't keep on. I'm not going to keep having the same conversation with people when I've educated you enough. If you happy having what you have and these machines work for you and you happy, at least Ski came out and told you, listen, when you have a flagship, it should be like this. It's just like if you have a top of the line car, you have a top of the line 5-star hotel, whatever. You should not have a 5-star hotel and you have a bed that's just sinking into the floor. Pillows is raggedy. You know what I'm saying? You see a rat run right under your bed. You're like, bro, like, that's not 5-star to me. You know, so there's a certain level that comes along with this game. And if cats don't have the knowledge now from the time that we've talked about stuff to realize, then you get what you get now, you know? So I'm all about, man, trying to keep to uplift and keep educating you on the stuff. And once you know it, you got to take that information and run with it, or you got to deal with the consequence and repercussion of just not paying attention. Because at some point in time, Kay, I really do blame people for not being accountable. A lot of people don't want to be accountable. I think we could target all the companies we want. We could target certain companies that make this, certain companies that do this, certain companies do that. Even the record companies, all these record companies. Oh man, the record company's doing this. No, you're letting the record companies do this. You want it so bad. You want to be signed so bad that you will sell your soul to be signed. You want gear so bad that you will buy the same gear over and over, and it's the same gear with no sound and no quality. So it's to a point where, when do you look at yourself and say, man, I'm tripping? When do you look at yourself and say, I'm tripping? I'm the one that's fucking up now. I'm the one that's doing damage to myself. Because nobody wants to be accountable no more. Everybody wants to point the finger. Well, man, you know, man. No, bro, it's you. You so desperate and so thirsty to want to be in the game that you're not evaluating what you're putting your hands on, what you're getting. How is this going to fully help you in the long run? Even if you're getting something that don't have a sound, it's just workflow. Okay, I got this because I know this work. That's fine. But know what you're getting. Don't sit up there and then wonder why, and you come hit me in my DM and you're like, man, you know why I'm not this? And I said, well, I told you why. And you just keep doing the same thing and you think I'm going to change my answer. You know, cats will hit you and think that you're like, oh man, no, man, no, I told you what it was. you still want to go in that direction. So do what you do. You know, I can't make a person get knowledge. All you can do is tell them and warn them. And then after that point, it's on you. Am I right?
Well, Ski, I'm gonna tell you like this here, bro. Like sometimes you have to learning from your mistakes is different from fuck around and find out.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Absolutely correct.
It's a difference. When you learn from your
Absolutely
mistakes,
correct.
you're gonna go through the process of learning. You know, self-explanatory. Learn
Right.
from your mistakes.
Right.
But when it gets to the fuck around and find out, it's like if I've been through it and I'm letting you know what's gonna happen, I'm like,
Right.
dude, I'm letting you know, bro. This is what happened to me. You taking
Hey,
those same steps that I'm going through, and I'm telling you, and you choose not to listen. Okay, now you about to fuck around and find out.
you told me a story the other day about something. I don't want to go into details about it, but about this person that, you know, had to find out the wrong way. And you said, I told you. You remember you was telling me that story
Yeah,
about the person, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you like, I told you, like, why you want me to go say something to this person when I told you what I told you and you did it anyway when I told you, you know what I mean? It's like people want
right,
you. People want to play the victim. We in a victim society now where nobody want to take accountabilities for. We're at a point now, everybody say they do music. Well, you should have some type of understanding of what you're dealing with, what you're buying, what you're purchasing. You know, what does
right,
what does this, what don't do that. Like I understand if I got an MPC-1, I understand, okay, I'm gonna use that for travel. That's gonna be something for me to make great, cool ideas. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do what I need to do to run it through some other stuff when I get back. Like I understand workflow. I understand the use stuff, but then I also understand professionalism. How do I get my stuff to sound powerful and professional to the ears of the masses? That's something that a lot of people don't understand. They think all gear is the same. All gear is not the same. All plugins are not the same.
right.
Like
Oh, right,
there's plugins out there that's way more superior than other plugins. So if that's the case, then what you think is like an analog world?
right,
You know what I'm saying? What do you think it is like in the hardware world? What do you think it's like in the car world? Like there's
man,
certain cars that's way more superior as far as speed and engines than other cars. Like everything is what it is. You know what I mean?
man. Ski, I'm gonna tell you like this here, bro. Like when things come too easy, it's not gonna last long.
Right.
And when you gotta work for it, you know what I'm saying? Put it like this: if we didn't go through the hardship we went through in the process of even, I'm not gonna consider a hardship when we going through learning what we've learned back then. So everything that we speak about to better the situation that trying to educate everyone that's on is what we went through from learning from our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And they just have a lot of fake people that don't want to listen. People don't understand. Let me tell you something. Do y'all know how hard it is to be fucking fake? When you fake, you got to put work into that shit
You really
because
do.
you're going outside of who you really are.
That's
When
real.
you are fake, you are investing some shit that's not even you.
Right.
When you wake up every morning, you wake up you.
It's
But
almost
the
like
thing is,
it's almost like it's hard to tell a lie over and over again because you got to keep up with that
yeah,
lie.
bro. It's a job it's a fucking full-time job to be fake, nigga. You gotta
Yep.
invest in that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna wake up and be fake today. I'm not gonna be me.
Yep.
So how I'm a fake niggas out? Let me see how I'm a fake motherfuckers out today. You gotta
Yep.
think about that shit.
Yep. You're right.
And then when you go home, you gotta take that suit off. Let me take my fake suit off.
Yep.
Now let me look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I'm me now.
Yep.
But I gotta put my suit back on when I go back. Man, that shit is hard, bro. And that is the whole process of when it comes down to being creative. I'm not gonna lie, just on the creative part. I'm not talking about fake. When I
Yep.
got into the game, I studied Mantronics and Larry Smith, and I copied them until I became me. Because me not knowing and me getting into wanting to produce, I went to the best that I heard. And there's nothing wrong with being inspired and being and just sitting up here and learning from someone's process until you develop. You know what I'm saying? That's just like what you said earlier when it comes down to cooking. Everybody gonna start out cooking how their mama taught them, but eventually you may like other seasoning. You gonna change your seasoning up.
Or
I'm
add
gonna go
something
to,
to it.
I'm gonna add something to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that just, man, look, it's just like that, man. This is, we giving y'all, bro, facts of life that you can apply to what you need to do to learn from your process of this business and your work.
Right.
Once you feel open and free about yourself, that's what makes your job easy. You know what I'm saying? When it get down to the point to where when you just doing things and you don't have an idea and you just press a button, like my whole process, like I said before earlier, when I first learned how to mix. Well, when I was learning, going through my process of mixing, I used to fucking just turn knobs until I heard some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
You
it
know what I'm
makes
saying?
me too. Me too. I mean, dude, I do that still sometimes with new stuff I get. I'm like, let me just see what this does. Let me see what this does. Just trying to see what character, what it brings to the table. I mean, I think that's the greatest thing about, turning knobs is that you get a chance to really hear stuff and use your ears to see what it's doing, because that's what you have to do. You have to turn to see what it's doing. Oh man, it kind of did that. What? Oh, that was kind of cool. Oh, nah, I
Right,
didn't like that. You know what I mean? Like you just hear stuff with your ears. I think that's what we're missing in the game is people using their ears instead of their eyes. It's a lot of eyes using.
right. Man, let me tell you something. Everybody that's on this live today, I'm letting y'all know. Just know for sure that what are you getting into this for? Because I'm letting you know now, the money is not how it used to be when we came up.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Those days of when me and Ski came up, like getting $20,000 a beat was from that's what you was charging to your partners that you was showing love to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just going through the process of having, you know what I'm saying, budgets. I don't even hear motherfuckers talking about budgets anymore.
Because there's no budgets. There's no budgets. See, this is what people need to understand. When you came up in the era where there was tangible goods, you had budgets. You dig what I'm saying? You had to press CDs. You had to know what type of budget you need for the CDs. You had to know what type of budget for the video. You had to know everything is based digital now, so you can kind of bypass those things now. Put everything in the cloud. You can get a homeboy to do a video, for free. You know what I'm saying? Like you were shooting on 35 millimeter film. My videos were shot on film where you had to shoot it, make sure it was correct, and then take it to the film processor and color the film and you know what I'm saying, and make sure. And if you shot it wrong, you was in trouble because film was expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it wasn't no game shooting on film. I remember when Pete shot the Foxy Brown. No, was it Foxy? Was it Mia X and Foxy Brown?
Me asking Foxy Brown.
Yeah, I remember when they shot that video. That was on film.
Yeah, it was.
That was on film. That was no like, oh, you could just shoot like digital. You could shoot a bunch of stuff all day long, and it don't matter because nothing is going to go wrong with it. You know what I mean? But on film, you had to come in there. You had to have a budget for it. You had to bring you had all of these different people that had to be a part of making sure that this didn't go wrong. Everything,
Right.
everything, bro.
Just think
Everything.
about this. You just think about this here, right? You look at the process of streaming. Now, look, you just think about everybody that's paying a subscription to Apple Music, Spotify. Um, just think about this here. If that grid was to shut down, all of that time you've been paying a subscription, what the fuck are you gonna do to get to all of that music you were listening to.
Bro, that's somebody just said that. That's so dope you just said that, because somebody just said that, I think, last week. They said, if I need to close my subscription down, all those songs that I subscribed to, they're gone. They're gone.
So basically, you just gave somebody, you was paying somebody, or you was leasing somebody or renting to listen to somebody else shit. So the minute they say fuck it, they you out of nothing. You don't have nothing to take back with you.
That's the new hustle, man. That's the
I
newest
was just
hustle.
watching. I was just watching your boy Ski. What's his name? Breaking news.
Oh, Demiza.
The Mizza.
Yeah, we're
This
supposed to have.
motherfucker
We're gonna
said
have Demiza. I'm gonna have Demiza on here pretty soon too.
the owner of Spotify bought in $6.4 billion this year.
That's crazy.
He not even a fucking artist.
That's crazy.
Bruh, do you know, put it like this here. Do you know how many athletes and movie stars, if they add up their money, I mean all of the A-listers,
Yeah.
they're not seeing that shit. And this is a year.
Yeah.
6.4 billion.
That's insane, bro. But
And,
bro,
listen, and they're saying that it's no money in music.
bro, it's nothing but money in music. Why you think music still exists? But the way they've got the game is that it's the reverse jet mind trick. It's like, I'm gonna make you think that you're getting more and you're getting nothing from what you're doing no more. They've just learned how to exploit us, where we give our music pretty much for free and they make all the money off of it. And we don't see it. And what they've understood, just like a lot of these gear companies, is that there's a new baby boom of kids that don't understand the music, that just want to be in the business. They don't understand the business. So we can target these, like you said, the youth don't know. So we'll just keep pulling them in. We'll make them sign up for all of this stuff, and you get nothing from it. And we take everything and make everything off you. The biggest hustle to me is when you put your stuff on Apple, right? Like, a lot of people go through these distributors and they put their stuff on these distributors. These digital distributors don't mind putting you on a platform because, first of all, they didn't have to give you an advance. So they're going to make money from record one. Think about this for a second. Think about this for a second. I want people to really think about this, and then I'm going to end this live because I got to take care of some business. When you don't get an advance for the music you're giving to anybody, you become a statistic, a victim of that game now. Because I could give my stuff to a distributor right now, digital distributor. They're like, oh yeah, we'll put it up, Ski, we'll do this, do that, do this, do this, that. Yeah, but you're gonna make the money off of it. You didn't have to invest nothing in it. I had to invest everything in it. I had to make the music, I had to mix the music, I had to master music, I had to come up with some type of artwork. They just sitting up there like, yeah, just give it to me. And they make everything off of it. But this is the kicker. Not only do they make off of it, off of record one, but you don't even know how much you're making off of it because they just pay you what they want to pay you. Because, bro, if I do my downloads right now based upon what I'm doing right now with my drums, I can see who's buying my drums because it's hitting my email. So if I do a deal with Apple and they got my music and they're the only ones that see my download sales, but I can't see what they see, then how can I trust that I'm getting what I'm supposed to get when I can't see it?
That part.
I mean, Kate, if we do business right now, me and you, and we put out a product, and I'm the only one that can see the sales that come in, and I say, yeah, man, you know, we sold over, we made 100,000. I say, yeah, Kate, man, we had a bad month, man. I got 1,000 for you, but I made 100,000. You can't see, so all you can do is trust that I'm going to pay you. Morally, you only can trust what I tell you. You can't have a partnership when you can't see what the other hand is doing when you partner.
Right.
This is the whole digital game. They tell you, oh man, come here, sign this, do this, do that. But I can't see the numbers when you get a download, when you get a
Right.
download.
Right.
So you tell me I get 5,000 this month, but I could have had 50,000. I can't see. This is the banana in the tailpipe that I'm telling people. They build you up to tell you they got these platforms for you, but they're not telling you financially how you're really benefiting and how you're losing on this. And that's the problem I have. You can't see nothing on no end, none. And cats is up here getting checks. Yeah, they'll write you a check because you'll be happy to get any check. Because most people don't make money off their stuff. So if I send you 1,000, you'd be happy on 1,000. They say, "Oh man, you happy about that 1,000? But we made 100,000." What? That's the coldest gangster. That's more colder than being in the game that we used to be in with the labels. That's a colder game. They figured out a colder way to make more money off our ambition than us understanding. You can't be in a partnership with a person if you can't see the same numbers you're doing a partnership with. If I do a partnership with you, bro, you have to see what's coming in order for us. If we're partners, you got to see the same numbers. You can't just trust my word. I mean, yeah, I'm your homie, but homie and business is two different things. We still got to see, we got to see this. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just business. I mean, but they got us out here and like, oh yeah, I trust you. You do? The music business has never been something you're supposed to trust, especially when it comes to finance.
Right. Right.
So that's a big reason why I asked my man one time over at one of the distributors. I said, "Hey man," I said, "why I don't see the numbers you see? I know y'all pay me a check. Oh man, just call the accountant. He'll tell you what you did. But what if he's lying to me?" And then he just got quiet.
That part.
I said, "Yeah, I could call the accountant. He could tell me what numbers I did, but is he telling me the real numbers or is he just telling me what I need to know?" We gotta start asking questions, and it's the same thing. And I'm gonna end this live, man, because I gotta get out of here. But it's the same thing with gear companies. Gear companies are selling us a lot of stuff, but it really don't take them that much to make it. Prior to what people think all of this equipment we get right now today, modern equipment, they're like, oh man, that's cool. It looks good, but it really don't cost that much to make. Just like an iPhone. You'll spend $1,000 for an iPhone, and it don't take $10 to make it. These companies understand we like lights, we like stuff, we like the act of feeling like we somebody, and that's how we financially get taxed. And we getting taxed every day. I guarantee you right now, okay, you drop a album right now that you put up right now, people are gonna go buy it. You're gonna make more money it coming directly through you than you going through somebody else, unless they advance you some money. Now, the difference is if you go to a digital distribution and you give them an album, they say, look, we're going to advance you 50,000 or 100,000 or 20K or whatever it is, you can feel a little bit better because you know that they're going in there invested in your product. You know what I mean? So you're getting an advance. That's the greatest thing about when we came up. I do a deal, I get 600,000 advance. So I felt, rather I didn't see no more money, I knew how to flip that. You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, definitely. Off top, bro.
Yeah, man. So, it's a lot to talk about, man. And I hope a lot of y'all are just listening, man. You gotta understand the game is not a fair game. And if you don't get out of your emotions and you don't get out of the delusionness of just thinking, oh, you do beats and you just want people here, you got to understand it's a business too. And 90% of the business is where people lose. 10% is the fun part, being in the studio, making beats, doing that. But if you don't understand the business, you're never going to benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
And that's just what it is. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I want to give a shout out, man. One of my partners just tuned in, Ice Mike, man. He like
Ice Mike, what's up?
Yeah, that's one of our generals, bro. Like, he from the West Bank, you know what I'm saying, in the New Orleans area. Like he's like one of our big dogs,
Shout out to
OG.
Ice Mike, man. I know that's big stuff coming from KL. He ain't gonna just say that it ain't real, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming on here too, Ice Mike. I appreciate you, and I appreciate what you do for the culture, bro. Because
We gotta
I know
we gotta get him on here.
For sure.
We gotta get him on here because Ice Mike, he's one of those like very knowledgeable Like he's pretty much like, I always considered Ice Mike like the bomb squad of New Orleans, West Bank of our hip hop scene, because what he do with samples, my nigga, is some unbelievable shit. But he's a dope ass DJ too, and a producer.
This would be, it's
You
like
know?
Rick is saying, salute Ice Mike, New Orleans legend. You know what I'm saying? He's already saying that right now. Well, man, shout out to Ice Mike, man. Shout out to everybody that's on here, man. Nothing but love and respect. Shout out to the winners, man, today that won the drawing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, send the Mish, you know what I'm saying, to 36 Soul, man, for the preamp and for the boho mic. Big shout out to Phoenix Audio for, you know what I'm saying, sending over one of these Phoenix Audios, you know, a Cent 500, and Mr. Hilby for the boho mic, man. I appreciate everybody, man, and we're gonna lock back in, man, and keep it moving, man. You know what I mean? And that's what's up,
Yeah.
K, man. And I'm gonna hit you, K, as soon as man, I get out of here, man. You know what I mean?
All right, for sure, no doubt. I'm here.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody. Hey, Vic, man, give me my theme music, man. Let me know what's good. Thank you, T-Mac. No ceiling, man. Ain't no ceilings to this, man. I'm gonna answer this question, man, before I get out of here, man. Dre, with music being so devalued with streaming and current business models, do you think it's even worth it to invest so much in music nowadays? I do. I think that when you do your own platform, you build your own websites, you sell your own stuff at your own price, you build your own fan base, I think we become the industry now, but you still have to make great product. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said again, I put my product on my own platform. I make it great. I invest in it, and I feel like, you know, people will come to your product if it's great product. I see a lot of people starting like taco trucks and food trucks, right? You know, there's a lot of food trucks and taco trucks out there, but these people are starting and building and getting their own trucks and building their own stuff. If the food is good, people are coming to that truck, homie. It's the same with music. Music will never die out. It'll only die for the ones that's doing it for fast food and for hustle. So Dre, to answer your question, music will never play out as long as you putting your passion into it. That you always should invest in your music. Always invest in it and build your own platform so people can come to it and enjoy your music. Or not only that, get with a distributor that appreciate your music, where you can become 50-50 partners with the distributor and make sure you're getting what you got. However you do it, protect the value of your music and don't exploit it. Music is only doing bad because people are so anxious to use these platforms that's exploiting us. There's all kinds of ways to do your music. You look at a Tech Nine. Tech Nine is one of the biggest independent artists in the world that's killing it, doing it his way. You don't hear him on the radio, don't hear him that. They sell physical products. They go out there, do tours. There's ways to do it. But the question now, Dre, is your music good enough to invest in? That's the question you got to ask yourself. You know, everybody asks the question, should I invest in it? No, the question is you good enough to invest in it? Because that's what you should be asking yourself. If you're not good enough to invest in your music, don't do it. But if you feel you're good enough to invest in it, you should. That is the reality. People got to stop questioning their ability. If you feel you trash, no, you shouldn't invest. If you feel you dope, you should invest into the end of times, bro. Because let me tell you something. People love music, and when it's great, they're gonna go support it. That's the reality. Just like I said with the food trucks. There's a lot of shitty food trucks. We've been in a lot of food, and like, this is horrible. But when you find that food truck that's dope, it's only cracking. It's only cracking. So just remember, man, you know, it's all about what you bring to the table. It's not about other people. We allowed other people to come in this culture, man. Before we were signed to labels, we were selling out of our trunks. We were selling out records and building our own brand. We allowed them to buy us out. So now we became a slave of them, their system. So why we're not building our own system? This is how you build your own system. You build your own website. You talk to Vicky. Let her build your website. Put music on your own website so people can come to you. But they only going to come if it's good. They don't just want to come just because you just got a website. The problem with music today is everybody think they can do it, but they're really not good. So it's all about what you invest into your product, bro. And do you believe that is good? And I'll leave you on those words, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. God bless.